And you two are heading down towards the market.
Yep.
Okay, you're looking around. You're looking around the marketplace just as these guys are sort of heading there, and you see your two companions they're both basically in chains and being led by a group of Batarians.
Do I recognise this group from any markings or affiliations previous?
No. I won't even get you to roll because you just won't recognise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm relatively new to this whole thing too.
Yeah.
I'll make it look like I'm perusing the markets, but be following that group of Batarians.
Okay. And as you're doing that, that's when you two arrive in the same area. You can make spot checks.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
I went from
4 to a 20? That's cheating,
I figured it
Steven.
was a 4 because he rolled again.
And 21 total.
Okay. You can make basically a stealth roll. It's not move silently, it's the visual one. I can hide. That's the one, yeah.
Cool. Get 7.
I get the feeling that unless you get a 20.
14.
Yeah, Tiala's going to spot you.
Yeah. Obviously, like...
You see up ahead, there's an Asari and a Turian being taken away by some Batarians in chains, and there's this Quarian who's, like, nobody else seems to be noticing that he's kind of acting unnaturally natural, if you know what I mean. Like, he's going from store to store just conveniently in the same way and keeps sort of glancing towards them down there. Nobody else seems to pick up on this from what you can tell, but you notice this.
obviously from my training.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense, actually. Hundreds of years of Asari training will do that to you.
It's the perks of being able to be so old.
You see it too? You check the terminals, I'll have a word. See if there's any human ones. And,
So I'm just watching the Quarian because if something's going to go down, it's going to go down.
Yeah. So I will just, at a regular pace, try to match up to it. So I'm standing beside you and you're edging around on them. And just you're a bit more noticeable than you think you are.
Shit. Say quietly. Obviously, you can hear.
No problem.
I'll see if anyone is actually watching them, anyone else is.
They don't appear to be from what you can tell. You don't have to roll again getting that nat 20. But
Friends of
yeah.
yours?
Yeah. Let's say that. We're meant to be handing it about.
you see the Turian and Asari are being led down an alleyway just past. There's a place on the corner there they're being led past called the Court of Karshak.
Crap, gotta
Looks
move.
like a restaurant. So they're sort of just going out of sight, heading to the left. But there are more signs posted there, and pointing in that direction is both Wings of Fury's ship parts and repairs and slave auction pits for BK slave holdings.
So I'll signal I'll signal Rosa and head towards the markets. While I'm perusing, I'm looking for anyone selling like
Krogan gas.
yes, Krogan gas and knockout gas, sleep
Demolitions charges.
and demolition
Looks like we're
charges.
heading the same way. You could link up with us.
I need to free my friends.
That sounds good.
Apart from in this particular place, you can see there's a place labelled. Okay, there's two possible opportunities. One is Guns of Kamala, and the other one is Tug's General Store. That's Tug's with 2 G's.
Nice.
So yeah, you start heading off towards BK Slave Holdings.
Yep.
Still
Yeah.
Snidger.
We need to move fast enough that we keep them in Irish.
the name's up.
One must wonder, these guys have to be unarmed. How are they keeping the slaves online?
Chains.
Shock rods.
Yeah.
Which are a weapon.
Slaves probably have special rights here, or like permits that allow them to use shock rods on their slaves or something.
Special wrongs.
I mean, like, I imagine at the fighting arena, there are guards with guns, right? Like,
Yeah.
Guns with guns.
You know, this is where I
There
start
are
silently taking apart
a lot
little
of
bits
the,
of trim from
car-
my
car-
gear and assembling a Carnifex.
I mean, yeah,
The boss.
James Bond stuff.
The boss.
This has actually given me an idea that I need to have something like that. Like a thing
Your
that like,
cigarette lighter in case that turns into a little.
into a little gun.
Gun.
Yeah. I need to have that shit. So I'm gonna start
You've seen
working
James
on it.
Bond.
Of course I have. More particularly, I've seen Man with the Golden Gun.
he's got a powerful weapon.
Charges $1 million a shot.
Yeah, you see, like, you guys would have actually noticed, like, a lot of the stores along here do have armed guys waiting.
Guys, was it?
Yeah.
I'm just seeing that the chain of cigars, and it's like,
Make a sniper out of it.
I mean, it's not a dumb idea to have a fake cigar in the pack that's actually the barrel of a gun.
So, you guys keep going, and you eventually see, like, a large, curving wall up ahead.
Is it as loud as the other one?
No, not as loud as that. There's still noise coming.
Fuck, the walls are noisy here, man.
From beyond the wall, beyond the Thunderdome.
Can we just get beyond
There we go.
Thunderdome?
Cool. So yes, you guys are approaching. Basically, it looks like it's going to be the entrance. Doors leading, big gates leading towards this this wall, basically, and they're being led ahead of you. And just as they approach, a really well-dressed Batarian approaches the two, Batarian and the Asari, in the chains, and he says, "Ah, finally, Rex has been wanting to get his hands on you two for a long time. And now we finally have you.
He's a gloater, that's good.
No escape for you this time. Take them away."
Just while he was speaking, because it takes 4 actions to do. I'll activate my radar.
Speaking is a free action, so I have plenty of time to gloat.
So that once, presumably, I'm assuming once we go inside for whatever the purpose of the place is, they'll be led somewhere else. We're probably not allowed to go, the slave holdings or whatever. So I just want to use my radar just to follow this signal and see what way they go. As far as 100 feet will let us.
So you're going to basically tag those two on your radar.
Yeah. And it's just
Because
just
there's a lot of
there'll be a lot of
there's a lot of
signatures.
stuff on it. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a lot
well,
of signatures.
Yeah, so I'll tag those two.
Visually, he knew where they were, and they'll have still power cells and
Ex-
shit in their armor.
You can still tag people in the
Yeah.
It's like taking the specific life sign or something.
In fact,
The
it's
signal-
usually the
the
only way to
signal.
track anything in a stupidly busy environment.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine all the armor just being technical and stuff in the armor tools as well would throw off signals that you're trying to track.
So yeah, they sort of start heading further in. I'm guessing lots of you are following.
Yep, where we've sort of grouped up.
So you don't get far in before you see a big metal gate being opened in like a caged off area, and it gets opened and they get let in, and then it gets closed behind them. Whereas the right seems to lead off to well, there's actually signs posted. It's like the selling area.
We'll go towards the selling area.
So off to the left, they've gone into this big metal cage
It's
area.
like a big, so that you can sort of see you can see things going on beyond. But it seems that there's a lot of I suppose you'd say people like slaves being processed or something, newcomers.
Papers, please.
Yeah.
So while everything's being processed in there, do my two buddies like be looking around, or are they just focusing
The
on
ones
what's directly
inside the
happening?
cage.
Yeah.
Eventually, they just disappear from sight through the. I mean, you can see through the cage, but eventually, other people cover them
Yeah.
up. So, but yeah, they were just kind of looking straight ahead because they were being led the last time you saw them before they disappear from you in the crowd. But yeah, meanwhile, there's so you're following them getting to the
definitely
right.
right for now.
Okay.
I can't follow them directly.
So you lead around to the right, and then it opens up into basically a big selling area, and you see like a big stage ahead of you, and you can see another one. It looks like it's circular, so it's kind of like a pie wedges. So you can see one here, and then you can see that there's another one there, and then part of the other one. And each one's got basically one or. Well, you can only see two of them clearly from this angle, but yeah, got an obvious slave being sold, and then somebody who's basically selling them as people like.
So each wedge is like one lot. So the ones that have
Yeah.
two in them would be you'd be bidding for both slaves or something. Is it what that seems like?
Yeah, so like some of them might have. There's one slave being bet on this one, and you can see a couple. Looks like there's a pair of slaves being bet on, and the other one to the side. The one directly ahead of you has labor and a sign in various signs and holographic signs in various languages, and you can see what looks like service on the other one. The other one you can't really make out. You can't get a good angle on it, but yeah.
I'm gonna go check out labor.
I'm going to find someone for service.
Committing to the alias. I will go along with you, as you know, the only person I've been direct with this. And you seem trustworthy.
It's human.
It's a human.
It's a human.
As
We've all seen it now.
as you approach, Gary.
We're looking for a very specific lot, similar to what you're doing.
Actually, you can make a spot check as you approach labor. You can immediately tell that they're just towards the end of selling off a Batarian. But if you make a spot check,
17.
17. You can't quite tell, but there seems to be the in the back there. You can make out some of the upcoming ones.
Oh,
so
well,
basically
there should be a list of lots.
and you can see they only show information on the
Current one.
current one going at the time. At least here, anyway.
How long do the auctions seem to last? Are they just like a few minutes, or is it like 15 or so?
Too early to probably tell yet. Probably haven't been there long enough. But yeah, you can see what might be a human with sort of mockerish skin in the back. Behind, it looks like there's another Batarian and then an Asari, and it looks like it might be a human there, but he's kind of blocked from that angle. You're going to service.
Yep.
There is a human female with brown hair currently being auctioned off.
I don't recognise her.
No?
No.
Alright, with the less than calm haste, go however far around I've got to move around the pie to get a better look at
Get a better look? Okay. If you move to the right, you might get a better look, so make another perception roll.
one.
Can't tell. A bunch of rambunctious bidders towards the end of this auction are all putting up their hands in front of you now. God damn it. Meanwhile, Ray has, I should say, has...
No, I'm Toshiro on this one.
Sure. You haven't found anything. Seems like a few dodgy deals seeming to go down in back alleys. You come across the skinned Krexel, tailor and leather goods.
The what?
The skinned Krexel.
That's just the name of the store?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just a random store in a back alley.
Yeah, it's one of the few like marked places. Like a little.
Dude, you gotta check it out.
Yeah, I have to check it out.
Oh, you would have also passed by Beasts of Burden, which was sort of close to the big pit.
What?
And as you can see, a bunch of like wild, like vicious alien creatures in cages or pens, basically. So you're going into the leather goods store.
Yeah.
Okay, there's everything from basically like. Well, I suppose there's leather harnesses for slaves, and then there's leather harnesses for slaves.
Oh, it's one of
And
those
one
leather
of
stores.
These leather stores.
Leather stores, but it's all kinds of like leather for like some of it's just stuff to like strap things down or
And some things that just strap things down.
yeah, exactly. It's just a very sort of
So like, it's basically like there's just a bunch of stuff that's made of leather. So there's like pieces you could use as like clothing or like fetish gear.
Yeah.
Essentially.
or just the so we'll hold down, I suppose, loose crates or all kinds of different things.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I was thinking, if there's anything that I could just pick up that would be like helpful for Logain's costume because he's going to use this again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you do find, I don't know if this would be handy for you, because, the weapons were taken off you. You do find some straps that might be able to use this as a choking aid. If you needed to,
Logan was complaining about his boots.
They didn't take my chain.
Oh, you took out the bag that... Yeah, if there's something like that, I'll pick it
I'm all
up.
ready for road rash.
yes, okay. So you pick up, basically a leather strap.
Yeah.
Something like that. Probably only be 30 credits.
30 credits?
It's black market credits.
Sturdy.
It's just double.
It's real leather.
It's human leather.
It's human. Jesus Christ. Seems a bit overpriced for something so common. Oh no, that's just diplomacy, isn't it?
Yep.
That's like 9.
9.
Yeah.
9.
You're getting a bit too used to Tiala's number.
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
they doubled that, more than doubled it just on the top.
Okay, sure. 30 credits. Rip.
It is a fine stitched piece of rich Corinthian.
My fight come up yet?
No, not yet.
I will leave the store and then continue looking around.
You probably only got one. Actually, you'd be at the start of the last fight before your one will come on.
Boss, maybe got a lead, but I can't see it.
Yeah, so back to the slave pits. What do you
I'm looking to see if there's anything around here.
are you going to move around to the next?
I'll keep moving around. Because until you say it is, I'll keep circling. Fuck,
The next one is labelled as Pleasure Slaves.
27
27.
on this spot.
No Barterians here.
There's an Asari on the auction block at the moment. Surprise, surprise.
No one I recognise.
No.
It's not like conveniently the doctor you're looking for.
There's more than just the doctor I'm looking for. I'm also looking for the mercenary that lead me into a room just before I got captured. Because how convenient was that?
So yeah, Rosa and Zalo.
Oh, frickin' hell!
Still can't say.
Retire the die.
No, that was a different die.
Oh no!
I'll pass along my comm signal, and I don't think my two will be for sale on the open market. I'm just gonna see if I can get some eyes on what's happening back there. So I'm just gonna go for a slow stroll, and not trying to discover what's going on in that big slave area, but more like all the access points I can identify, or doors that lead to mysterious places that are guarded.
Okay.
Just identify a few key locations.
Okay, make a...
Oh, and correlating those positions with me radars, assuming they're within 100 foot of range.
From what you can pick up, they're still somewhere in that
Mess.
in that pen area. Make a investigation. No,
It's a
just
spot
spot
check.
check. Just be a spot check.
8.
14.
Okay, you see, there's a balcony up really high with a walkway that leads to a guarded door above that chained area, but it's like it's on the level above it, but that would technically be like about 5 or 6 stories high.
Looks like a good place to keep your VIPs.
And there's another door, a guarded door on the outer ring, sort of. If you go further around, past where the chained area ends, and kind of just joins into the wall itself. There's a door, sort of there. It's guarded as well.
I'll complete my tour of surveillance while other things happen.
Okay. So the Tyrian gets brought, and then the next one gets brought on. So they shift places normal for one. So you can have another shot at trying to spot.
4.
6.
Jesus Christ, you're the worst lot.
Yeah. We statistically tested it once. Absolutely goddamn awful.
Yeah.
Still can't quite make it out.
I'm too short.
You're moving around.
I'm moving around, yeah.
You get to the last. You can make out the last quarter now. It's listed as combat, and there's a huge Alcor currently up for. Well, you're back around to Rose's quarter now. You can make a spot check.
And I'm basically jumping up and down behind a bunch of tall people.
So people.
23.
Well, there's a human male, similar complexion to Rosa. Could be, and it's a bit hard to tell. There could be some resemblance between them.
You should have shown us photos.
No.
No?
I don't have any.
You know?
You're the worst person.
I don't have any photos of my family.
Yeah, but your family are shit.
Yeah, and I hate my family.
What about that one? Would that one be fun? Why is that in the pleasure area?
I can't see. There's too many tall assholes.
He's not on the pleasure.
I know, this was why are they not in the pleasure area?
I can't check them out. There's too many tall assholes in front of me.
Do I just lift you up?
I'm wondering if
you
it was
could do
going to
that.
lead to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell you that none of my pals would be helpful in that
That didn't work!
I wanted to see that in real life. See Shannon on your shoulders.
Was there any signs as we covered don't use biotics?
I think that goes without saying in a place you're not allowed weapons.
Yeah.
They really wanted to stop me. They could have let me in here. No.
So Rosa climbs up on your shoulders.
No, Rosa digs out the elbows and starts going through people. Excuse me, coming through.
Okay, strength check to bustle through people.
19 on the dice. So there's this little hole in the crowd that's like, excuse me, coming through. No.
Dumb, stupid humans. Okay, sponge.
So 11.
All up.
Yeah. I 5 plus 6.
You can't see shit.
You still. I mean, your diffs are lower, but.
It's displayed on a stage for people to fucking see.
No, only the one
But he's
currently
at
being
the back.
sold is.
Yeah.
There's like a congregation behind them.
Yeah.
Oh, this just keeps going this.
Just wait until they shuffle around a bit.
Are you doing anything else, or you just you've got at least 2, I suppose, possibilities?
Think a little bit more. I'll read your. Well, you have suddenly disappeared into a group of people, but I do
You can
recognize
see.
the boss.
Yeah.
The boss.
That's how I introduced her.
Okay, the next one is sold. Shuffles round. Okay, now there's only one blocking him from you.
There we go.
Oh, he can't fail there.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, that's him. He's next on the.
But I want pleasure, not labour.
Back through the crowd.
I assume it's easier to leave the crowd than it is to get to the front.
Yeah,
But some of
want
these
to get to
people
the front.
probably have a grudge.
I'll send a quick message to Logan just to see.
You calling me or sending a message?
Message. Because it's calling you.
Check message. Blank.
Did the message come through again?
Yeah, boss, that's definitely the one I want.
Are you sure it's going to be fine? I mean, it's not going to ruin the job.
But I got money on the Batarian.
I don't want to waste all my money on
Which is
this.
coming up now.
Well, I'm going to wait to see if I get some money.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go halvesies with you on this one.
I think the party fund can afford it.
As long as I get to go halvesies on them both.
They're only allowed primitive weapons.
Human. No.
Weird.
They find it
This is
difficult.
fine.
They find it difficult to work with anything more complicated than a bat.
They're playing or actually serious.
That with some scissors on
Standing
the
there.
Batarian as a hatchet.
Right. So I'll doodle on my own.
Get to it! Quick!
Be like, just quietly, 2 possible points of interest, and then my hand just goes up to points to the balcony, over to the door, and I just keep doing
That would be smart.
Yes, I did see that.
And I'm more going with the
Yeah, human gets the first point, but
Oh, it's pointed? It's not just to the death?
decent.
it is to the death, but I mean, you know.
The points are around.
Human wins like the first.
The first exchange.
He gets the first.
The Batarian's just baiting him in, giving him a false sense of security.
Ah, I should have bet on the human. Their savage instinct to kill and murder without thinking would have been an advantage.
Batarian takes a nice chunk off the human's arm.
On the other hand, Batarians do have a bonus perception.
4 times.
He's
And
also
then he takes another chunk out of the same arm, and the human doesn't like that.
Humans dislike repeated damage. That's good to know.
But you're saying this in your Jed voice?
Oh shit! The human jabs his stick thing right into one of the Batarian's eyes, and the Batarian starts howling.
That's not good. The humans worked out how to damage things.
The Batarian lashes out and gets the human right across the throat, and blood starts spraying out. The human drops to the ground.
Oh, why so serious?
And yeah. And the Batarian has declared the winner.
Money, please. No, really, I want my cash.
Yeah.
Where's that Solarian?
He's down at the thing, so between each thing you can go down and get
Yeah. Something finally goes right on my life.
It was 3-1 odds in the Batarian's favour, so
I bet 50.
100.
Oh, okay.
100 extra, I should say.
Yeah, 100.
50 really got down to 150 back in total.
Why was the human odds in favour?
Savage.
Right, I'm going to leave. Head out into the market area. Now, I understand BK slave holdings is where I need to go, but first I want to stop off at a few places on the way and get some essential equipment for a stealth intrusion. I want about 100 yards of rope or some kind of synthetic cord that I can use with a gravitic grapple.
Marketplace. And you could get that at Tug's General Store.
Yeah, let's go to Tug's. I want to tug some shit.
You go in there, there's all kinds of just general supplies in there. There's this huge, very broad-shouldered Krogan.
Yeah. I'm looking as small as I actually possibly can. I'm like expertly practiced.
It's only like 14 feet.
No, I think I can actually scrimmage down quite a bit because of the way my legs work.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Tug's.
You tug.
Yeah!
I need about 100 feet or yards or some kind of flexi cord like a rope, but maybe a bit thinner, that can hold 2 people real tight.
Okay!
And a gravitic grapple. Tugging on that rope. I love a man who loves his work. Good. Got a gravitic grapple.
Disappears out back.
Take the rope, run.
You leave.
Never piss off a Krogan that big.
Gets a double gravitic grapple.
I could. Okay. Huh. Oh, you got lots of stuff. So seriously, like looking around, what does he have anything that I wouldn't be able to get through the gates, like a smoke grenade?
He doesn't have any actual weapon so much. It's all pretty.
What about piano wire or cheese wire? Some kind of wire.
He would have wire and fishing gut style stuff and things like that.
I want 2 carabiners that will roughly fit around my hands and a length of fishing line 6 times over. Or I could just buy a reel of fishing line. How about that?
If he can't buy it, you can't buy it.
It's just on the side.
Then why do you sell titanium? Oh, no, I'm good. I would like a pair of socks.
Personally licked by me.
Size.
Irrelevant. Small-ish.
Pink sock.
Okay, and I would like this jar of ball bearings. I was really worried he was going to bite the jar in half. Actually, those are small ball bearings, and this sack of kids' marbles. Is there anything else in this place that I might need to sneak into this place and free some slaves?
Some Home Alone, some shit up as well.
That's what the marbles are for.
Get some
You
glue.
get your TV playing gangster movies that can confuse you.
My Omni-tool can do that, and I have data pads. Porn. Where's some Asari porns? Hot, sexy Asari and some Krogan porn. There we go.
Good choice.
That's
Well,
what I-
sorry on the Krogan.
I like Tug. I need to come back to Tugs. What else?
We can take them with us.
He's the Wajibu for this game.
4 brandy glasses and a pillowcase. Does he sell acid?
No.
What, not even like for chemistry?
No.
How much? Beep, 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 beep.
40 credits.
What a fucking bargain!
Yeah, especially with that leather belt.
Done.
It's a magical leather belt.
I will pay him 40 credits.
This better be the sturdiest leather belt in fucking existence.
So you rolled it. Tug decided he liked Jed.
I decided to just pay whatever Tug said I needed to pay.
Yeah, I don't think I would have tried to haggle with Tug.
Oh, you want half off? Grabs you.
Because with that slogan, that's still a lot of Turian.
I don't look that good right now.
I know.
I'm a short, normal-sized guy. Right. Put the rope in the pack. Tie the grapple on the end of the rope already, or the cord, or whatever it is. Take the brandy glasses, put them inside. Oh, go into an alleyway to do this. Take the brandy glasses, put them inside the pillowcase. Smash them. Smash them, grind them up real good. Pour out a little bit into one sock. Put that sock in my bandolier here, so I've got some glass ready to throw, and like grind it up a bit more inside the leather.
Just make a general inconspicuous sort of hide roll while you position.
Right, so you want a hide number, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you're not hiding, but it's more just so that people don't notice that you're doing
Right,
this.
right. So that would in fact be 28.
Damn. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so like I was saying, put that up in the leather, crush it some more so it's a powder. So now I've got some powderized glass ready to fling in someone's eyes.
Do I stumble across him in the
Which
back
when you're a
alleys?
vegetarian is really nasty.
No, you don't, because I rolled a 28. Take the rest of the glass in the pillowcase and sort of tuck it in the side there, ready to go for whatever you might need glass for. Take the ball bearings, pour them into the other sock, and knot it up real good. Blackjack. Tuck that into the bandolier as well. Take the marbles and shit. I didn't buy.
You're buying shit.
Because the marbles are going to rattle around in there, so I suppose I'll just pour them into the pocket of the trench coat for now, but I need to go back and I need to buy another 2 socks to pour the marbles into, so that they don't make so much noise. So you can flatten them out that way. What else did I buy?
Line.
Fishing line.
Right,
Carabiners.
I'm going to take those 3 sets of 6 wasn't it? Sets of carabiners and 2s. Going to reel out the fishing line, cut it, tie it round each set so I've got about enough to whip around and strangle something, except one I'm going to make very long for a Krogan. And then I'm just going to wind those up and tuck them into enough more ammo belt pockets there. So I'm pretty much ready to go, I think. Go back and buy another 2 pairs of socks, put the bubbles in there. Thank you. Flat, so that they're nice and flat, so they're not going to clink around too much, and I'll slide them into my pocket there. Yeah, I think I'm good. Does he have gardening trowels?
How many?
2. surprised he doesn't have them on a reel.
The pillowcases were.
That's what I thought. Yeah, and I'll pay for those.
Live credit.
Thank you.
Okay, there isn't actually a prize for anything, so he just decides the prize.
Oh, the extra socks were 1 credit, by the way.
I'm just going to take some time to add this. Then I'm going to go head off towards their slave pits.
The next place of note you would see is Lorfin's Fix. Looks like a drug place from what you can tell.
Going in.
That's what he finds.
Oh, boo.
While he's hunting around the backs. Though you're getting closer to the market at this point.
I'll head in.
To Lorfin's Fix?
Yeah.
Hello. How's it going?
You know it's bad when he tries his own stuff.
Fucking Towley.
I'm just looking for something to take the edge off.
Oh, I got just the thing. Blorfan.
Because, like, is this a common drug, or...?
Yeah! Rub it under your nose like this.
He just takes it.
And then his eyes just go...
He becomes the toad. And you know, so he slowly fades away, so you can't even
Got
notice
that.
it's there
Okay.
after he does.
So, like, and I'm inside the store, so, like, what does the store look like on the inside?
No, that's it.
Like, is it...
dark? There's still
Pretty
kinds
well
of like.
You know what the trials are for, right?
There's like powders. There's like seem to be like
deflecting
liquid-based like drugs, from what you can tell. There's like other chemicals that aren't necessarily directly drugs, but you know, like it wouldn't be sold
Sorry.
on normal markets.
Yeah, I'll ask what those other chemicals.
Yeah, it's the stuff you can't buy unless you're like military or, you know, some industrial thing in Citadel. We got it here.
But what does it do?
Well, that depends what you want.
Permanent stat boost.
Any explosives, poisons.
Dude, I need this place. I need some
How much?
subtle poison like RTFN.
Varies from substance to substance.
So the...
Depends how deadly you want. Or how undetectable you
What if I need both of
I need
those?
a tube of toothpaste.
Then
that
it
is actually
costs
that
a
gelatin
lot.
explosive.
Give me a number, let's work from there.
What are you you're looking for something that's undetectable poisonous? Do you want it in gas form? Do you want it in powder form?
That's a
Do you
slow
want it
game
in
shop.
liquid form? What's your plans of like distribution?
All three.
Whoa!
I
you
intend
want
to
one
have a small
substance
sack
that
implanted
does-
in near my
No, I
bladder
want
so that
three
when
different
I fart, it's poison.
Oh. And you want it virtually undetected.
I'm joking. You know.
How many you want to kill?
Yes.
All of them.
Oh, you want bulk amounts. I like where this is going.
No. We'll take skull amounts. We don't quite want to piss off the Power Rangers.
Well, let's say, I mean, this is for a leader.
Well, leader.
This is 10,000.
I could buy my own ship for that.
You're not here. Shut up!
Can you buy your own chip for that?
You think he shouldn't have taken the Glorfin?
And what does it do for 10,000?
Well, this is the liquid form. So you put in
Take it.
someone's drink or somebody's food, and within 2 hours, just a couple of drops.
What if it were to get splashed in someone's face?
Has to be ingested.
Has to be ingested.
If you squirt it up their nose, maybe.
What about the powder form?
Powder form. Faster acting, but you gotta get it to dissolve, or it can be detected. It's faster, more concentrated. And the gas that speaks for itself.
How much for the gas?
Well, it's
Just a sample for now.
well, we've got this little cylinder here. 8,000 credits.
And I just put that in the events.
Yeah, I mean, you want this, so one like this will do you a room about, let's say anything that's 40 by 40 feet or less. This will take care of. Might want to fuck with the air conditioning just in case it tries to suck some of it out.
Interesting. I'll report back to my employer. You'll see us soon.
Oh, good! I like where this is going.
It's waiting for him
How
to suddenly
does this
sample
work?
some
Hold on.
poison gas.
Close the door. Wait.
Oh, look.
No, you sneak up behind people and you just go. And then like, whoa, I'm tripping. Then you just walk in front of them and go, don't worry, we just want to have fun. How's it going?
Yeah, so I'll send you a message on your Omni tool. It'll just say,
This is Jet Perfectus.
No, I won't be calling you. It'll just be a message. So it'll just say, Jed, I found a drugstore. I think they have what you were looking for.
I teleport to his location.
Well, it doesn't take you that long to get there.
No, because I teleport.
No, you don't.
Fine, I autopilot
You
to
could
his
get there in like, with the crowds, about 5 minutes.
Right, I'm there. And
This is a black market store.
Hello, friend! Can I interest you in my wares?
that depends. Do you have any acetylcholine? Or stirtopanol?
Yes.
Actually, what I'm looking for is something that can be aerosolized, almost instantly deadly, or at least unconsciousing, that will dissipate very quickly so as not to be harmful in the area I intend to occupy.
You're asking for two different things there.
I'm aware.
Which one do you want? Deadly or just knocked out?
Well, if you have both, just knocked out.
Actually, I have an interesting little gas you might be interested in. It's very interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, I agree.
I am interested.
Good. It is most interesting. You see, it reacts with natural. It's especially good for space stations and ships because your standard volumes of air that most species breathe, it works really well with those. And if it's deadly or if it's not, depends on how much you use.
That is very interesting.
Use too much, it dies.
But how fast does it
Just about like-
dissipate after it?
Ah,
How fast does it dissipate once used?
that also depends how much you use. The more you use, the longer it takes.
What I'm looking for is something that could be squirted or broken open under someone's nose from a distance, and then within, say, a minute, not be affecting anyone anymore. I need a quick KO without residual danger to me.
I don't think that one would quite handle it if it's.
Then we're looking for
If you're
something
looking for
else.
something that's going to dissipate in the next minute or two.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that other stuff, just keep that in mind. Once we're done with this, we'll come back to
It's
that.
always in mind. It is.
Appropriate.
Yes.
And that's what I'm looking for, is it?
Maybe. Not deadly. But it'll knock someone out, and then it's absorbed entirely through breathing in. So if you get it close enough, it'll just they'll suck it up inside their faces, and then it won't be anywhere else.
deployment vector where you just throw it at them, I suppose.
You could do that. Could rub it under their nose. Or you could use this. Primitive little thing.
It's a slingshot, isn't it?
It's a little, you get blow in it, and it shoots it. And
So what is the actual stuff? Like a powder?
Yeah.
How much?
Want it like this? How much you want?
How much you got? No, I'm not gonna go that way. Probably about enough for, well, let's see if I'm blowing it through that pipe. 4 or 5 shots.
Don't need that much then.
Really? Because I could buy more if I have to.
Okay.
Does he just have everything right under the counter?
There's actually someone underneath any of that.
You need a nuke?
Okay. That's the pellet form. Hopefully prepared for the little.
Ah, that's ideal. How much?
You want the whole jar?
Sure.
There's like 1,500 shots in that jar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, how much is a whole jar anyway?
Whole jar? I was looking at 7,000.
What about half a jar?
That would be
Yes, I'm hoping he's high enough so that he does it wrong.
Yeah.
3,500.
He didn't.
He's still a Solarian.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll throw in the little thing. Boop, boop.
Oh, cool.
Free.
A free straw.
Yeah. Don't suck in.
No, you see, because I got a thing with that. I'll snip off a bit of sock, put it over the end of the thing. Now, if I do suck in accidentally, it can't go in.
I'll put it in the bag for you.
Thank you.
Don't take us into the Citadel.
Group fund will have to reimburse me for this.
Oh, can you just pay out of the group fund now?
I can, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have the group fund transfer it to me because I don't want Sidewinders group fund has been used to pay for everything.
Don't forget, like the bag says, no things fix, drugs and illegal assimilables. Don't forget.
I will
Tell your
never
friends.
forget.
Or kill them.
Okay. Ammo thing.
He seems stable.
Since I'm going to get that back, I'll put it off to the side here.
There's a little box in Logan's room. It's things that shouldn't be on the Citadel.
Right, so when I get outside, I'll just tuck into the other and I'll be like, make sure no one's looking. I'll just duck behind him and I'll take one of those little pellets out, pre-put it in the tube,
And do the sock then.
and do the thing, and then do the sock thing so that it can't reverse flow. I mean, I don't know why he didn't just put a little mesh on
Meanwhile,
there. So
inside, damn it! I forgot I'm supposed to deliver it to him instead. Just give it. Who cares? He's probably not going to do anything.
I was wondering. Is that you're just giving me this gas in the middle of the no weapon place? Just like the other guys are just like, sure, I'll add you all the ingredients for garrote wire and a blackjack.
He's on the ball with his prices. His ethics, however, are highly questionable.
See, because if we don't leave in a big hurry, I hope to come back here and get a big ton of gas for making missions very easy for us.
It's expensive though. It's a trade-off where we don't actually make as much money from a mission if we spend a
No, we make more money because there's less damaged equipment.
Oh, yes.
But the thing is that with using gas in a mission is you can only do it in environments where the outside is bad and you can't breathe it, and the inside is 100% recirculated air.
Yeah.
And you can only do it
You need access to everything.
when you have access. And you can only do it if you've planned ahead and brought enough gas. And then you have to get all that gas into position without anyone noticing and without making a noise, which we were able to do once. Mainly I'm thinking ship defense. Someone comes on board, the ship can now just gas them. Someone comes into the apartment, gas.
With illegal Citadel space gas.
It says on the back.
No, we will rebrand the cylinders before we go into the Citadel as Logain Centurious brand legality gas. It's like it says in the jingle, it's not illegal, so just don't look.
Well, I'm blanking.
Anyway, meet you outside. Are there any things you need?
No, from my looks around the stores, I don't think I can.
I'm gonna
pick
slip
up
you a
anything.
trowel. Sharp point.
What's happening at the slave market while...
Yeah.
Well, we're waiting for the sale, so effectively this...
Actually, by the time that... Yeah, it'll be... He'll come up now, so... Who's the... child?
And I'm still not over my weight.
Tyrion. Yes.
Because we're in a half-G world.
Very
Also, you're
strong
half
young
a hero.
human here. I'm sure he can do lots of farm work or lifting. I start the bid at 5,000 credits. When people start that bidding and stuff.
Oh, I just feel it out, see who's actually the players in this one.
Yeah, after about six spins are made before it starts to slip. There's like a bit of a gap of about 10 seconds before, then somebody else bids, so they're up at we'll say 6,500.
But one extra. And one. Always just and one.
6, yes, 6.
6. We got 6 from the beautiful Asari here.
Ah, he's still beautiful.
There was 667 over here. 668. Does anyone have 68? 68 from the Asari. We got 69.
Don't bet against yourself.
69 from the same Asari.
No.
Do I have 7?
This better be your relative. I'm not buying a random human.
But 6'9".
There's no way a human's worth more than
7. Do I have
6'4".
7? I have 7. 7 over here.
7 and 1. Not 100 and 1.
7 and 1.
7 and 1 from the strange Asari woman.
I want 6 and 9.
So it says it very loudly.
Yeah.
Do I have 7-2?
7,002.
Is that really? So, going once?
7,002.
7,003 from the same Asari. Do I have anything
I'll be
higher?
drinking. I'm
Playing up the drunk aspect of the character.
7,010 over here. Do I have 7,011? 7,011 over here.
Completely derailed.
Do I have 712? 712.
How is this
anyone?
human looking at me?
712. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the strange, possibly high or drunk Asari.
Yeah, no, mate. Congratulations, you just bought a new Sidewinder.
Right, when do we do this?
They can work the acid mines.
Right, I'll go and...
A Turian comes out and directs you to follow him round down the side of the...
So, what happens if I break them on the first go?
There's no warranty.
It better be good.
Oh, you knew there's no warranty, but hey, I worked out fine.
So, you got the credits?
Off my account.
The the group will reimburse you.
Yeah, I know.
And
Bring out
you
the
will
worthless
reimburse
sack
them.
of skin.
Yeah, the thing we just sold, we're going to call it a worthless sack of skin right in front of the purchaser. That's
They've
business.
already given us the money.
That's
Yeah.
business. Really? You want repeat business? No?
It's a huge.
Here you go, he's yours.
See, and here I am, all equipped for a stealth rescue of this human, and they just bought it. Awesome.
If I was going to get too expensive, I would have gone yes, but 7,012, I'm pretty sure we can cover that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Does the human?
it's Enrique.
Does it recognize Rosa?
Second oldest.
Yes, but he looks at Rosa and then he starts to open his mouth and then immediately shuts up and looks at Tiao as if it's like
No.
he's-
It's all. Save it for later. Grab his collar because we have one and start walking.
Meanwhile, what is that quarry?
We're starting to walk out, so we'll give you a thought. Got what we wanted.
The worst thing is he watching me.
It actually brings up a bit. Confrontation internally. Shit.
Resolve it using character.
You could like barter the shit to us in exchange for your friend.
I was so sure you were about to say, you could roll this. Like, and come up with a convoluted series of skills that would solve the problem. I was so sure that was about to
Well,
happen.
I did tell you that we were doing something similar to what you were doing. There was a hint there.
You make an intelligence roll.
I don't think we'd be able to afford a Turian and a Asari,
good
though.
hit.
Asari go for high prices because they're
Please
they'll
don't
last
roll
for
well.
thousands of years.
I only get 14.
That's enough.
It's a straight skill check.
You could already figure out that in order, if you want to get your friends back, if there's even a chance, you're going to need some help.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do this on your own.
I'll
So-
follow them out for now because there's heaps of
While
years
they're
around.
leaving, I'll be approaching, right?
Yeah, you probably see.
Check out the place as we approach. We might have to make an entrance. I want to do some tactics rolls to see about a stealth intrusion.
19 on spot.
You said pots and pans. You said pots and pans.
Yeah, I did. I was rolling tactics and I got shit all. So
It's a building.
It's a gun with nothing on it.
where's my
However, a crane sees.
actually, even with that,
Yeah.
I still get to a 10. So
Crane sees these two and a human male,
cool.
They already got him.
An aquarium.
and the Quarian just following them.
Cool, but we're supposed to be checking the place out for stealth intrusion.
Oh, yeah,
not
yeah.
people.
But he got a 19, so he happens to see them just walking out right just ahead of you. So
Yeah, I'll send just a quick message to Tiala saying you have a tag along, just as we continue walking in.
Because you think either be
Yeah.
followed. Nice.
Well, I'm not going to turn.
Very closely.
Well, I don't know because I'm not looking. Okay, watch. Now carry on. So I'm watching you, Rick.
Yeah.
Else.
I'm just going to quickly check the state of the finances of our little bounty hunter group. Basically, like to acquire some help, I need to find out what assets we have.
You have a ship.
Yeah. Apart from the ship.
We only deal in shit.
you would probably not know. What's her name? Yeah, Thralia would have been in charge of that, and she, I mean, aside from you got paid for every job, which varied from bounty to bounty, of course.
Well, the
But
foot's on the other hand
your
now.
cut was basically about 20%.
It's a pretty decent cut for a new intake.
That's a 3-man team.
Yeah.
And then because the bounty office also takes a certain percentage.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, you wouldn't know apart from that. I mean, you could maybe make a guess. Intelligence roll would probably cover a guess.
10.
10. Probably at least 10,000, but you wouldn't know. Just based on the only jobs you've done with them, but you don't know how many other jobs they did before you joined.
Yeah.
Although you could probably get into their financials.
I mean, yeah, if he's got the right tech skills. So what? Yeah, Logain and Crane are still scoping out the place.
Yep.
It looks pretty well guarded from what you can tell. The walls are really high. There doesn't appear to be any ways. There's armed guards up on the top of the walls, basically.
How high up?
I remember you mentioning a balcony previously.
That's on the inside of the.
Oh, okay.
When you get inside,
You see, that could be an ingress point, though. Getting out is usually easier.
It's just a rust.
I mean, it looks like you'd probably be spotted if you tried to go over. The front entrance is pretty well guarded. There doesn't appear to be any other ways.
Keeping in mind I can still tactical cloak.
Yeah.
Does that improve my estimations of these access points any? I have 100 feet of magnetically attachable, gravitically attachable climbing rope. Or falling, or descending rope, depending.
Yeah, it's very Just Cause.
Yeah, if I need to avoid foiling damage, I'll just whip that into the ground and winch myself in. I'll be fine.
Get to the ground faster.
Physics.
I suppose the only thing is it wouldn't cloak the grapple line.
No,
would
of
it?
course it
So yeah, the trick would be getting that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would improve your chances, no doubt, but probably wouldn't be that much.
So all sides are guarded.
Yes, pretty much. I mean, you can't see it curves around out of your sight, so you don't know what's around the other side of it or anything like that, but from this side, it's pretty well guarded. There's guys up along the top.
Again, I have enough gas for them.
You have enough gas for everyone in this marketplace.
Believe me, it's occurred to me.
Just one up to the pallet after pallet.
I mean, I can just hold my breath and go crush under someone's nose. That'll be fine. I'll try it on the human later. It's KO gas. What are you worried about?
Those
told
of
them
you,
now.
actually, everybody who's
One
here,
more
I
at scientific.
don't know if this will interest you, but you all hear like a very loud mechanical sound coming from up above.
I'll look up.
That's definitely something you want to look up at.
Yeah, okay.
In the event it's fallen.
Oh, leaving. Not in the market in that place, or is it?
No,
in-
this is you can
Oh.
still hear it from just outside.
Well, I rolled a 1.
It's coming from
15.
the direction.
I rolled 2.
15.
Yeah.
16.
I also think I have
Also
close to the best
16.
spots. That's pretty good.
So yeah, those of you who got at least 15 can see there's a building just on the other side, the top of the building, I suppose I should say, on the other side of the wall, on the inside, and it looks like the top roof is opening like a hatch, like that. And then anybody who's looking in that direction sees a fairly sleek-looking ship rise out. And what did you get?
16.
That'll be enough. On the side of it, you can see in stylized letters, Vrax.
Which is that name?
Yeah, and then it goes up, and then
Before it takes off,
yes.
is it less than 100 feet off the ground?
Oh my god!
How close? Because I can jump super high in this graph.
Give him a boost.
I mean, like, charges, you don't actually have to touch the ground after you've initiated the charge, so you could charge up
I can't.
I
I'm not
can.
biotic.
I can.
I have
So you
heard
won't give me
that,
a boost.
full
Yeah,
body
is what you're
debuff
saying.
is fun,
Okay,
though.
but you don't have a person target to aim at.
You don't actually necessarily need
They're
a
in
target.
the ship. I'm aiming at them on
the
in
target
the
is
ship.
the ship. Like if you aimed at some if you
Come to
were
my
aiming to
activate.
charge at someone like 200
I
feet away, you
might
would
be
just
able
stop
to.
short.
No, I can't. It's in my pack. It would take me too long to get it out.
Also, you
By
don't
that
know
time,
why
it'll
you'd
be
go for that
gone and
ship.
everything.
You could ask me to boost you though.
No, but I've got to get the shit out of my pack, which will take time. And then I've got to swing it and throw it, and by the time that it'll be even higher, I think, because I don't know it's going to just
it's
take
less
off.
than 10 seconds from the point it
Yeah.
rises up to the point.
So by the
it's
time I'm already sort of considering doing this, it's gone, and I'm like,
The radar signatures I'm tracking, they left the building. Say the
Oh,
ship's too
they're gone.
far out. Yeah.
As soon as that thing just shot away, your radar would go.
So they were in the ship. He would have tracked them.
You would. I mean, you don't even have to make.
Yeah.
You'd have to roll a 1 on your intelligence roll basically to not figure out.
They were on that ship.